All right, here to answer even more of your financial questions, Brian Lindberg. He is the Chief Investment Officer for Fitzwilliams Financial. So, Brian, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. We're talking credit today. Yep. So how does your credit score impact your way of living?
Sure. So your credit acts as a multiplier for your lifestyle, ultimately speaking. We traditionally think of credit for your mortgage or for your cars, but more increasingly we're seeing credit being used for things like rental applications, for job applications. Even some insurance pricing models are being more and more dependent on your credit score ultimately. So even if you're not expecting to use credit, you can benefit from having a better credit score and managing your credit score.
Yeah, I can imagine. And, you know, a lot of people are trying to, just keep up with inflation. We know what prices are doing. And how is that affecting credit behavior?
Yeah, so we're seeing, it's really interesting you asked that question, Janet, because what we're seeing is people use credit not as much for discretionary items. We're used to seeing people buy a computer, put it on a payment plan. We're seeing people use money like gas, grocery money, utility money, more necessity-based items instead of discretionary-based items. And so we're absolutely seeing that hit our economy more broadly.
Yeah, well, how do you break that credit cycle? It's hard to do that.
So breaking the credit cycle is managing a simple but complicated equation. It's your income and your expenses. Your expenses need to be lower than your income, and if you put away even a little bit of modest savings, it's going to keep you from the necessity of needing to use credit next time an emergency pops up.
What some of the numbers that you're looking at, I mean, what is that saying about consumer debt right now? I mean, we're hearing that credit card debt is like at an all-time high.
Credit card debt is absolutely near all-time highs. I didn't bring the absolute data with me today, but it's definitely near all-time highs. And so we're seeing that used over and over and over again. And it's something that we need to monitor and manage to make sure that the snowball doesn't get too big so we can still keep it under control, to keep our options open so we can be fluid, kind of moving into 2026 and 27.
How can you use credit to strategically grow your income, though?
So this is my favorite question to answer right now, simply because we're seeing people use credit for necessity-based items.
Yes.
And so that means that this is an income-based issue, not an expense-based issue, right? If you've got to buy your groceries on a credit card, we need to help you make more money. So if you strategically use credit to be able to use, to buy things like manufacturing equipment, things like a limited run marketing campaign on a service that you could offer, some ways that you could enter into the side hustle economy, you can smartly use credit. We have to be careful. You got to put guardrails on this, Janet, because we don't want your business risk to hurt your personal family.
Yeah.
So you need to come up with guardrails. You need to have defined periods to pay back this money. If it doesn't work out for you, you need to be able to cut your losses as well, too.
You got to be disciplined if you choose that path. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
And the Financial Forecast airs every Tuesday at our 4 p.m. news. If you have questions you want answered, email us at financialforecast@13newsnow.com.